compelled to jump in here. I was going to go live in my personal group and thought, why not share this message with you all today? Because in our group on a Saturday, we celebrate a self-care Saturday, and I've just finished a beautiful hour-long yoga session, and it got me thinking about how it's imperative that we make sacred time, sacred space for ourselves to really feel into our bodies and really take that time to connect, because our bodies have messages. They're indicators of what's going on in ourselves, but also why we could be blocked in moving forward in our life. And when you make that time and space to just be and connect, and however that may be for you, I suggest, doing a practice that's really, getting you in touch and with yourself and your body, and embodying your whole being, essentially, so that you can really breathe and really feel what's going on inside of you. And it's so empowering to connect with that part and use it as an opportunity to go deep and do some self-reflection, self-inquiry about what's happening. Because if we don't listen to the indicators of what may be going on in our body, and often we don't know until we stop and we do a practice and we breathe into parts of ourselves that we tend to ignore. We don't know. And the messages could be to pay attention to, for me today, it was in my hips, right? Really breathing in and releasing the tension in my hips. So think about when you're doing a practice for that intention, right? Setting the intention to connect deeply to yourself, to your soul, and to the parts of you that need attention. They have information. And when we do that, we can truly move through. We can move through the blockages, and often they are reflecting in our own life, and what life is showing us, what's showing up for us in our life is often an indicator of maybe something that's going on internally. I'm a big advocate for doing the internal work for the outer change. And I really want to invite you all to make specific time. And I know, you may be thinking, they're going, yeah, it's all right for you. You've got all this time. I've got kids, I've got animals, I've got la, la, la. Okay, I understand. I was a single mum of 4 children, and now I have the a luxury of time, which I know you will have too one day. But in the meantime, you just need to find ways. Find a babysitter for an hour, find somebody to take care of the animals for a little bit, so you can just go off and do your inner work. And often we have to create that space. We have to make it happen. Instead of being a victim and saying, I haven't or I can't, ask a question, well, how can I create this? How can I do this for me? And, I often take myself away, even from my partner, for a couple of days, and just be with myself and use that time to deeply connect. So I'm encouraging you to do that. And yes, also I wanted to let you know I am very excited about something that's coming up this week. I'm actually having a very deep conversation, a very raw conversation about my journey in the past year. New Level, New Devil was for me with my coach, who is the abundance activator. They call her Lara Waldman, and I've been working with her over a year now and had some massive transformations. And we're going to talk about waking up your wealth. And it's not the sort of wealth that yes, we all need that, the money, the wealth of money, and the wealth of, in many areas of our life. But, for us, it's been doing the deep diving work into the shadows, the very, very dark, deep shadows that we never really want to we want to recommend. And that'll be a really amazing conversation. So that'll be Thursday at 4 p.m. Australian time. I think that's, she's in the UK, so that'll be like 7 a.m. her time. I'm not sure what it is, PT, but I really encourage you to come and listen to that conversation. She's a wealth of knowledge. She's a best-selling author of the Money Manifestation Mastery. And yeah, so that's happening this week. I will put some info in the link in the next few days into the posts into the groups. So please be yeah, definitely got it. That's one to watch. We'll be going deep and raw. So yeah, have a beautiful weekend, and just let me know in the comments, what are you going to do for you this week? What are you going to do, or today? How can you make it happen for you to create that sacred space just for you? Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Blessings, love, and sacred space. Bye for now.